Today, we present a selection of films about unusual and sincere relationships between mature women and young men, where feelings prove stronger than age.
This was so much fun, so thank you.
10th place, Crash Pad 2017. A young man, tired of his chaotic life in endless parties, decides to start over and moves to a new city. There, he meets an attractive and confident woman significantly older than him. Their relationship initially appears to be a casual, no-strings-attached affair, almost like a game. However, over time, it becomes clear that behind the apparent freedom lies loneliness and insecurity on both sides. He sees experience, stability, and mystery in her, and she sees his sincerity and a fresh outlook on life. The film shows how such relationships can be simultaneously attractive and destructive if the participants are not ready to be honest about their feelings. Number 9, Saved, 2009. The protagonist is a mature woman who has experienced disappointments, losses, and failed relationships. She lives a measured life and no longer expects surprises. Everything changes when a young man, full of vitality and a genuine interest in her as a person, appears in her life. Gradually, a connection develops between them, built not on passion, but on dialogue, support, and mutual respect. He helps her rediscover the value of the present moment, and she becomes a source of peace and confidence for him. This is a quiet, touching story about how love can come without grandiose words. Number 8, Heatwave, 2011. The film unfolds during a sweltering summer heat wave, which seems to heighten the characters' emotions. A mature, independent woman encounters a younger man whose life is filled with doubts and self-discovery. Their attraction is sudden and seems almost dangerous. Every encounter is filled with tension and uncertainty, and the age difference only intensifies the internal conflict. She fears losing control, and he fears being taken lightly. The film slowly reveals how physical attraction develops into emotional dependence. Number 7, P.S. 2004. The heroine lives with memories of the past and can't fully let go of an old love. An unexpected reminder forces her to rethink the years she's lived through and look at herself differently. During this period, a young man appears in her life who treats her without expectations or prejudice. Their relationship becomes a way for her to begin a new chapter, and for him, a lesson in maturity and empathy. The film shows that sometimes new relationships are needed not to replace the past, but to embrace it.
Take off your clothes.
Oh, I like this.
Number 6, Victoria, 2015. One night in Berlin proves pivotal for Victoria. She meets a group of young men, and an instant connection develops between her and one of them. Their relationship develops against a backdrop of tense and dangerous events, where every choice can have consequences. Despite the difference in age and life experience, a rare sense of understanding develops between them. The film creates a completely immersive experience, showing how a spontaneous encounter can change a person's destiny in just a few hours. Number 5, Water for Elephants, 2011. After a tragic event, a young veterinarian finds himself in a traveling circus where he meets Marlena, a beautiful, experienced, and internally broken woman. She lives in a marriage that has long since ceased to be secure and happy. A forbidden feeling, filled with fear and hope, gradually develops between them. He sees in her not only her outer beauty, but also her vulnerability, and she sees his sincerity and kindness. The film tells the story of love that emerges in the most difficult circumstances. Number 4, Home Again, 2017. After her divorce, Alice returns to her hometown and tries to rebuild her life. She accidentally lets 3 young men into her home, a decision that changes her routine. She develops a romantic connection with one of them, based on support and mutual interest. Despite the age difference, they feel natural and comfortable together. The film shows how a mature woman can embrace new feelings without guilt.
I've been up since 5:30. Can you school?
Number 3, Counsel, 2019. A successful lawyer is used to living by strict rules and keeping her emotions under control. Everything changes when she meets a younger man who lives a simpler and freer life. Their relationship becomes a challenge for her, both professionally and personally. She is forced to reflect on what she truly wants from life, and he learns to take responsibility for his feelings. The film builds on internal conflict and the character's gradual rapprochement.
Tell me why you're here today.
I need you around this weekend. You have a problem with that?
Number 2, The Proposal, 2009. A strict and cold boss finds herself in a situation where she faces losing everything she's worked for. To save her career, she proposes a sham marriage to her young assistant. A journey to his family and shared trials gradually chip away at the masks they've been hiding behind. He's no longer just a subordinate, and she's no longer an inaccessible authority figure. Behind the comedic tone lies a story of trust and acceptance.
Application is denied. You're being deported.
I'm from Canada.
Pardon the interruption.
Number 1, King of Ravens, 2020. The most unusual film on this list. A mature woman encounters a younger man in a world where reality intertwines with symbols, fears, and inner struggles. Their relationship goes beyond a typical romance and becomes a search for meaning, healing, and self-acceptance. Age doesn't matter here. What matters is the emotional and spiritual connection that unites the characters. These films prove that true intimacy isn't governed by numbers or expectations. Sometimes the most meaningful relationships come when we're least prepared. If you'd like more collections, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel to support our efforts.